Okay.
We have occasion to have Olivier Flero, who is the person leading the Publicis company. Olivier is the one of the smartest guy on the market. He came to Poland, and this is a very good occasion for us to ask Olivier about the changing of in marketing, because you are working in the West. You work in very big company who is operating all over the world, and you know many people, you know many cases, and you see many things. How does it look from Paris, from a position, this changes?
I think it's very impressive to see how the whole world of marketing and communication is in a state of flux at the moment, which means that the digital transformation of communication is completely changing the way people communicate, and therefore it is changing the way brands have to manage their reputation. For instance, and I saw that in financial services, there were two drivers of change: the volume of data that people had to treat and deal with, and the speed at which you need to treat it. And it completely changed the way financial services work. They cannot work without technology and software and all kinds of algorithms. It is happening now more and more in marketing and communication. The volume of data that we are generating on social media is huge. Every time we take a smartphone, and everybody uses a smartphone now almost, we generate data. And brands have to understand what we do with what we say about their brands, how we exchange, which experience we have, whether we share that experience or not with our friends, whether we chat, whether we send a picture, etc. The volume of data is just huge, and we have to treat it and analyze it at a very high speed nowadays. So we need, for instance, technology to help us monitor what's going on social media, understand a lot of crises, for instance, start on social media and they spread like wildfire. A brand must monitor that and understand what's going on and why all of a sudden people are complaining about one of their products, and they need to react very quickly. So that's a huge change, the speed and the volume of data.
Yeah, before this interview, we are talking, and you gave a case of Walmart.
Oh yeah, well, that's even more sophisticated. It's predictive algorithm. The case is very simple. There was a young woman who was buying different things at Walmart, and Walmart sent a letter to her place. The letter was opened by her father, and in the letter it was said that she was pregnant, and congratulations, you are pregnant, and we have a gift for you. And the father was absolutely surprised and he went to Walmart and said, my daughter is not pregnant. What are you saying? It's awful. Actually, she was pregnant. He didn't know it, but she was pregnant. And this happened because they have predictive algorithms that look at what she was consuming and buying, and comparing probably with other behaviors, and they were right. The young woman was pregnant. So predictive algorithm and software is happening more and more also, and helping us to understand what can happen in presidential elections or in many other events.
So our future is the machines and algorithms, not a human being?
I think creativity is still absolutely necessary. What I think we must do is use the technology to help us be more creative at the right time, and and understand, and analyze what's going on. I mean, the volume of data again is just not possible to analyze by a human being at the moment. It's too big, and the speed at which you need to analyze it is too fast. But this is only a tool It's not an end in itself, the technology. So creativity must leverage technology. That's my view.
Okay, I think that we are enough creativity because we are making this interview on my phone, and it looks that it works.
Well, yeah, I mean, and it's only the beginning. Just imagine if we have one of those new cameras. I see that there's a French startup that
360
yeah,
level.
yeah, and you can have a virtual reality experience. You know, as if all of a sudden people who are watching us can also watch what's happening. You know, in the street,
yeah.
and so technology is only at the beginning. It's the Internet of Things also is going to change a lot of things because a lot of not only the phones but many other pieces of equipment are going to be connected, and that is going to produce even more data.
Yeah, I remember when I started to make my business, I was sending press information by fax, and to send 2 pages, it takes about 5-6 minutes in Poland, and now we.
Not only that, but there are applications, as you know, like Periscope or another one, where you can do live television, live, which means I can take a video now of you, and the people who follow me on Twitter can see live, can see what we're doing live. This is also amazing.
Okay, so maybe we've made a mistake because we should prepare this video and we should make a Periscope.
Well, next
at the same
time, no
Next
problem.
time.
Next time I will do from Paris a live video that you will be able to watch. But that's how fast it goes.
Yeah.
You know that 10 years ago it was impossible. The only possibility to have a live video was through very costly, expensive equipment, television, and stuff like that. Now any individual can do a live report. The first time I saw it, it was a journalist working for the FT on the West Coast. It was the launch of the Apple Watch.
Okay.
And he was wandering in the exhibition and showing all the Apple Watches, interviewing people. It was a live report that I could follow from Paris, and he was on the West Coast.
Yeah, so thank you, Oliver, for this conversation. I hope that we will meet in the future and we will have occasion to,
of course,
to talk about this, about our future, the future
I'll be,
of our business.
Be very happy to share. And I'm a big user of social media, as you know. So we will continue to share, and we'll continue we are in the conversation economy, you know. So we'll continue the conversation.
Okay, bardzo dziękujemy, żegnamy.